Alright guys and gals, here's another video review at 4:30 in the morning. As you can tell, I'm well on my way on to No Shave November, and I just finished watching Ichi the Killer. Ichi the Killer is one of the movies that I have begun to watch in a series of many movies that are said to be the most disturbing films ever made. The first movie I started off with is looking to be my #1 on the top of the list, which was a Serbian film. There was a lot of movies a lot of lists that said this movie would be disturbing, and it's kind of a letdown compared to other, gory, extremely unforgettable movies. Ichi the Killer really doesn't stack up to him. In comparison to gore and, disgusting nature, it would be right next to Saw and Hostel. So it's not really the worst movie you've ever seen, but let me give you a little rundown of the movie. Ichi the Killer follows the tale of Ichi, who is a really malleable person that can be manipulated, and he is brainwashed into thinking that he is a victim of being bullied, and the person who is manipulating him wants him to take revenge on the people that he wants to inflict pain to. The only problem is the people he wants to inflict pain to is a specific Yakuza gang. And I love this movie because it follows the same Asian cinema that I love. I love the language, I love the locations, I love the culture, and Yakuza, you can't go wrong with it. But you have Ichi, and then you have, what's his name? Kakihara. I just watched the movie now. It's hard for me to remember him, but Kakihara he steals the movie. The main thing that, when you see the cover, it's a cover with the picture of Kakihara on it. He's got the Joker-style cut right here, and he has 2 piercings on the side of his mouth. He's got a scar, kind of gridded across his face. And you think, that's Ichi, but no, that's not. Ichi looks like a normal person, and Kakihara is an enforcer for the Yakuza. Now, what this movie is themed about is that Ichi is a sadist. He likes to inflict pain on people, and he gets turned on by it. Kakihara is a masochist. He likes getting pain inflicted on him, and he is searching for that next level so that he can get pleasure from it, and he can experience it and say, I have done it. When these two clash, though, it's kind of a letdown. The whole movie is pushing forward to this epic boss battle between a person who loves to beat up people and can take a lot of punishment, and someone who loves to take a lot of punishment and who also can inflict a lot of damage. So the ending is kind of a letdown. It's a bit of a disappointment. But overall, the movie is not bad. I mean, Kakihara steals the movie. No doubt about it. Every scene he's in, he's a badass. He's like the Asian Robert Downey Jr. I swear. He dresses like a pimp. He acts like a badass. Everyone respects him and fears him. And he's a whiz with these metal chopsticks. But the thing I liked about this movie the most is that it takes on the reality of the Yakuza. The whole mythos and the violent history that they have. It doesn't really set a lot of stuff on it, but it's there. And then you have this anime style characters that have these actions that are really weird. Like, there's a lot of blood, a lot of excess, exaggeration of blood, a lot of violence that comes out at you, like most animes. Like, I can think of the manga Fist of the North Star, and if you've seen it and then you watch Ichi, you kind of get that feel, without the pressure points and stuff. But the other thing is that, Ichi, how he has the Joker, cheek things. It caught me off guard, but someone tries to punch him, and he takes punches. He loves to get beat up, like that's one of his things. And someone punches him in the mouth, and he acts like a damn anaconda and unhinges his jaw, and these Joker things on his cheek open up, and his mouth comes up really far, and he bites the dude's fist and then eats the skin away from his knuckles. It's really weird, it's interesting. And this movie was made in 2001, and the budget really didn't go on to the CGI. So anything that is not real looks horrible. That's the only thing. They didn't take the time to do the things that they needed to with the special effects. That's the only thing I'm really batting about. Rating on this movie? I'd give it a 3 out of 5 because the movie is 2 hours and 8 minutes long, which is a little longer than the movie should be. I understand that there is character development here, and you have to understand exactly how messed up Ichi is. And then there's this kind of understanding of Kakihara. I mean, at first he's this real callous enemy, anti-hero kind of nemesis. But he turns out to be the coolest dude in the movie. So I can understand the time length into figuring out the characters and how they mesh together and how you're supposed to understand and interact with them. But you can do that in a less time period. It feels more drawn out. It gets kind of boring. The ending, not good. I mean, the ending's good. The final boss battle that you've spent an hour leading up to sucks. And the whole thing about this movie, I mean, there's so many websites that say that this movie has to be in one of the lists of like the top 25 most disturbing movies, and it's not on my list. So yeah, so I give it 3 out of 5, and I'm going to be doing more reviews on more disturbing movies because eventually I'm going to post my own list of, I want to say 1 to 10, but I might do 1 to 20. But it's going to be the most disturbing movies ever. It might not be the most gory movie or the most frightful movie. It's the movies that it's impossible to unsee. Movies that make you shiver and want to take a bath after. Those are the movies that I'm looking for. I already have a bunch of movies that I need to watch. But if there are any movies that you think I should watch to put on the list of the most disturbing movies I want to make, comment, send me an email at thepausemenu@gmail.com. Comment on this video. Movies like Aftermath, Salo, Necromantic. Movies like Snuff 101, Cannibal Holocaust, Antichrist, Martyrs, Inside, the original Exorcist, the director's cut of it. Give me movies that are like a Serbian film, that have that extra kick to it. Chances are I probably have it, or I'm going to get it. But it's almost 10 minutes, and thank you for watching again. Hope you enjoyed my review. Video game and movie news, science and tech, please go to thepausemenu.weebly.com. Thank you for watching.